Welcome everybody to a new video. In today's video, I will be coaching Matt on advanced how to drop skills. The goal for today is to do the biggest drop we have here in Bentonville. Drop the hammer. I've worked with Matt before. We did a session last week where we worked on intermediate drops and advanced jumping. And for you at home, it is important to remind yourself that no drop is the same and it takes quite a bit of practice to get the right form. Welcome, Matt. Thank you for joining me today. For the viewers at home, tell me a little bit about you. How long have you been riding?
So I've been riding for about a year and a half. Got this bike during COVID, like a lot of folks. So yeah, that's about how much.
That is amazing because we're already here at Drop the Hammer in Bentonville. So you've been picking up your skills fairly quickly. Are you excited to do this today, to connect the whole line on Drop the Hammer?
Yeah, I'm stoked.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So we're not going to send it off this drop right away. We are going to get a warm-up in. We're going to go to the top of cease and desist where we have a nice drop to work on our skills and make sure we got the fundamentals all right. All right, Matt is dropping in behind me and is getting a couple of warm-up drops in. I'm going to look at him and see where his current drop skills are at and what we need to work on. Really important reminders when we're doing drops is speed. We want to have speed. We want to unweight that front end. Sometimes with a little micro load before, we want to make sure that we push our arms forward. We want to follow that bike. We don't want to press it down, push it down. We nicely want to follow it. Hips automatically go back when we move our arms forward, and then make sure we absorb the landing. Matt just got a couple of practice runs in. I grabbed the video and we're going over the footage right now. All right, Matt, you're looking really good already coming in. And as you can tell, because this drop kind of goes up, the pressure builds up automatically. Once the front wheel comes off, we want to make sure our arms going forward. You do that really nicely right here. Bike is floating, front wheel is unweighted, and then you're coming back down. And I know the landing is pretty harsh, but you're absorbing it really good. One little point we're going to work on right here is when you land, focus on having your elbows a little bit more out. Elbows are dropping back, and often what happens, elbows drop back, hips are dropping back. We want to have a little bit more of a center absorption of when we land. So let's focus that on the next one and get a little bit more, a few more repetitions in.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect. And just a reminder, no drop is the same. So what I'm practicing here behind me has a little bit more of a kicker, a little bit more of a ramp to it versus the one we're doing later. But the mechanics of this one is so good because you come off of it and you need to push your arms forward and absorb the landing. But I just want you to understand at home, like I said earlier, no drop is the same, but you need to practice all kinds of different styles of drops and get like really comfortable with it, build your confidence, and just get a good, I don't know the word, forgot the word, what is the I found the word 5 minutes later, looking for consistency. You got to get consistent on doing drops no matter which one you do. Show us what you got.
Show me what you got. Wasn't ready for number
I
two.
love it.
Number
Whoa.
three.
This is awesome.
And another.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but all four of them had a different style of dropping. More back, pulling, more jumping, and it's awesome to see that. You know, they all did pretty well. They can maybe improve on a few little things, but it's cool to be out here and see all the different styles of technique. But we're trying to find the safest way to go off of a drop. Okay, dropping in. Yeah, nice. All right, that looked really good. He was nice and light in the air. I like seeing that the bike comes up underneath him. He follows the bike, pushes it forward, and absorbing the landing. Really important when we start doing breaker drops. So we're ready. We're ready to head over to drop the hammer. All right, Matt. Whew. This is it. If I learned one thing from racing, it is never look too long at a future, because the longer you stand and look at it, the bigger it always gets in your mind. But this is it. Drop the hammer. It's not only the drop right here. This is for sure the biggest drop, but there's a step up after, step down again, another step up, and another big drop at the end. We're gonna pick it apart today. So what we're first gonna focus on is this drop and the next step up, because if you hit this drop, you have enough speed to do the step up. Then we'll kind of shake off the adrenaline, because you do get quite a bit of adrenaline once we hit this. How you feeling?
Nervous,
Pretty good.
Nervous but good.
Nervous but good. Do you feel good about the warm-up we just did?
Yeah.
You got everything kind of like in your mind what you need to focus on?
Yeah.
What are the few key points that you want to remind yourself?
Elbows out. Don't push up too much. Don't pull with the arms.
Exactly.
And just keep the bike under.
Yeah, I know.
And
Keep the bike.
let it fall forward.
Let it fall forwards. And really important too that you mentioned don't pull. On drops, we don't want to pull or we don't really want to push down. We want to make sure we kind of press it forward. We want to guide the bike forward. And again, this is a little different than the one we just practiced because this is flat. But the drop is so deep down that we call this more of a floater. You automatically kind of float forward if you follow the bike. But we do need speed. So a couple of pedals. I will toe Matt in the first time because it always helps having somebody in front of you and knowing what speed you need to have to go off of the drop. So at home too, if you're not sure about doing a bigger drop, maybe follow somebody into it that has a lot of experience with that drop. That always helps. All right, let's do this.
All right, ready.
Good.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, big breath, focus. You're gonna follow me in. Same speed. So let it float forward and make sure you keep thinking 2 steps ahead. Absorb, keep it rolling to the step up. We're gonna pop it up nice and tall, land on the top, and then we'll break in the turn. We're gonna stop in the turn.
Perfect.
You got it? Okay, sweet. Let me know if you're good. Good, perfect. Here we go. There it is, 1, 2, 3. That's it. Let it pop. Bam. Yoo-hoo! Heck yeah!
That was good. Ready?
Okay, drop in. All right, you good?
Good.
Good. Drop in. Okay, 1, 2, let it go. All right, my assistant Jeff just grabbed this video of us going down the drop. Because I'm pulling Matt in, I can't really see what he currently is doing behind me. But here we go. Nicely in slow-mo. That's me going off the drop. As you can tell, arms go forward. See that? Hips automatically shift back. I'm dropping in the deep. You're coming up. Elbows are out. You let the bike come forward. Nice. Look at that. Perfect on the landing. Nice work. And hitting the step up. Yeah. That is awesome.
Thanks.
Nice work. That's so cool. For a lot of people that have been here in Bentonville and know this drop, this is a big drop. Biggest drop in Bentonville we got. And like, you're only riding for a year and a half and hitting this. So that is really impressive. Good form, and we'll keep working on it. You know, there's still little things we can improve on. But now that you get the hang of it, the adrenaline is kind of probably running through the body. You know, we all get that. So we let that calm down, and we're still going to work and improve on those little things. But with the majority of the skills, you're looking really good. And now we're going to connect the dots and do the last one too. We just hit the step up, step down, another step up, and then we got one more drop. So let's piece it all together.
Perfect.
Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Let's go. All right, let's do this. You got it. Let me know if you're good.
Good.
Good. All right, drop in.
That was awesome.
Nice work. How was that?
Felt good.
Yeah? How was the last one?
I definitely had to kick it a few more times to get the speed, and landed a little bit stiff, but it felt good and landed fine.
It often happens on the first go. You know, when you do something for the first time, we get a little bit tight and nervous, but it is about doing it the first time and getting it out of the way. I'm pretty positive second time is going to be way better, and from now on, you're going to have so much fun riding here. You know, this is such a fun spot to really like excel on your skills. Nice work, Matt.
Thank you.
Super proud. Thank you everybody for watching. If you have any questions about drops, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit Crank It Up MTB up if you want any coaching. And until next time. Yoo! I don't know if we need to talk about that right now. I'm in the middle of a session, but
its own thing. But I was like, you're gonna talk about.
We'll put it in. Okay, so my scars actually tell a cool story on my body. I was in Whistler in 2015. 2 weeks prior to that, I crashed at an EWS race and had 6 stitches in my knee. kind of like ripped my skin off the knee. I still raced the whole race. It was like a 6-hour race. Got back and I was like, ooh, need stitches. Went on to Whistler, my stitches got taken out and I was doing crab apple, the whip off, massive tabletops. It was really windy. I got a side gust and on the landing I lost the front end and I just skidded down this long landing. It was like a cheese grater and I just went like elbow stitches, hip stitches, and then we kind of duct tape it because I had about like 3 hours to get ready for pump track that evening. I needed to race pump track in order to get points for the overall, and I did really well and I actually won the overall that year. So cool story.